I gotta say it. Today, today is gonna be a glimpse into what a lot of what you're gonna see for the next couple weeks is, because yeah, I have to play Lavos a lot, and I have to play Kunai Incarnon a lot. But yeah, the only real thing that I need to explain behind the title and thumbnail of today's YouTube video and stream is Valence formation with blast damage. So this is just my normal setup. You know, you apply blast damage to catalyze. It's time to run it back. Yeah, it's time to run it back. Yeah. That's sick. I gotta turn everything on. But yeah, I guess it's I guess we're gonna be maxing it out, but yeah, we'll have guaranteed blast procs. Live will begin shortly. All right, chat. Well, we'll see, but yeah, a lot of Kunai and Incarnon. There's a point where I feel like dude, I'm gonna be hitting this like a little too much, to the point where it's probably gonna get a little bit boring, but yeah, it's weird. My TikTok does say I'm live, but oh, it's weird. Anyway, chat. I'm gonna wait and see if we can figure it out, but I don't want to get too distracted. I mean, you will notice just 2 shield regen mods and Aegis, so I gotta say, I mean, the main thing is a 0.2 recharge delay. That's pretty nice, so that's kind of all I need. So I guess part of this setup is like you are actually using this offensively. You're doing blast damage on your 4, and then you clear it with Sickening Pulse. So you know, I talk about it in all the streams, but yeah, you give 3 blast procs initially, just once these probes are like so fucking slow. Once they hit them, then they'll get 3 blast procs, and then you just cast your 1, which is the Helminth Sickening Pulse. This thing moves way faster, so you do have to sit there for a second, which is why I have status duration. I realized I actually have a Tau Forged Red in there for status duration, but I also have 2 Tau Forged Reds for power strength, so obviously like having high strength. But yeah, these blast procs just do a lot of damage, and you can kind of nail it, especially with Seto. It's a pretty easy combo to just like shoot your glaive out. You know, activate your 4 that has blast damage, do Sickening Pulse, and then you can kind of just have too much fun. Yeah, I want to see. Okay, we are caught up. Okay, we're all set up there. I have one more thing, but yeah, I don't think the setup is like too crazy. You know, like a lot of my builds end up just being like a lot of survivability and buffs. And so I'm very thankful. Like a guaranteed status effect buff. Obviously, like we love Cyto 9 as well. How does the survivability work here? Doesn't the 30% from not interact with the normal shield regen? I thought Aegis was more effective with a bigger shield pool. No, dude. Yeah, I don't really care if it interacts. Like, that shit, like, I'm like invincible, dude. You know, when I was doing like these cascade tests, yeah, I would just pray for an Aegis proc, and I could feel it when I got the Aegis proc. So I felt that 3%, but I also felt those. So this is just backup. This is just for when Aegis isn't active. This is just passive defense. So it's like 0.2 second. You know, it's weird. You have a Tau Forged Blue for shield regen. So you end up, because you have a higher max shields, you regen shields slightly faster. So it's a slight buff. So is it worth? I have a zillion fucking blues, dude. I need to get rid of these. I swear to God. So I end up just putting 1 most of the time, and if they need more, then I'm probably, you know, there's a couple frames where I have, yeah, I do just enjoy, like, it, you know, it's a tiny health shield pool. Most of the time it'll get popped instantly, but yeah, it's more about I try to be in the situation where I'm not getting shot too much. Like, I do appreciate Lavos for just being able to nuke, but yeah, there's a couple different setups that I have in terms of this, where it's just like, you know, I have some setups that have innate damage resistance. I do like, so the other thing is that Lavos does have a shit ton of armor. That's why I have double Umbra. It's nice to use double Umbra to just get a little bit more ability strength. But yeah, you know, the main thing is like, yeah, you can pop your shield, and then you do. I mean, you only have 83%, so you have a split second to, yeah, delay of 0.2. Yeah, that's both of the shield regen mods. This is I wanted to make a video telling people, like, if you're gonna do Plains of Eidolon, you should get fucking Vigilante Vigor, and I just need to Google where I need to figure out where I got Fast Deflection, because that's how I got through everything in the game. That's how I like steamrolled like the entire game, was just like double shield regen mods, and then like a lot of health, and then I'm pretty sure I had Life Strike on the Zorus, and I could like tank basically anything. So that was OG setup. I think that was Caliban too. You got a free Caliban. I ended up using that, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, like double shield regen. I've ended up putting it on some interesting setups where the only purpose of the health is to pop into your operator and heal yourself, because what ends up happening is if you take health damage, you're picking up every health orb on the map. Guards is the best tank. Overguards is the best tank. Yeah, no, is that what you're talking about? Because like I do feel that where like that's a good setup, but you know, I will say, like, we love the Arcane Aegis proc over the Grace proc, honestly. In the end, like, I realize I can just heal myself in my operator, and now that I have Materai and I'm having to do fucking sling strength every, oh my god, it drives me nuts sometimes. And then I end up picking up a bunch of these Omni Orbs, so I've been sitting on this loadout too long. It's kind of weird. You reduce the cooldown reduction to 0.9, but Goss Aegis, oh yeah. No, that's a good, I like Goss, because obviously, like, you're going to be invincible with Goss towards, like, you know, the physical damage effects, and then also fire, cold, and blast. So it's pretty sick. I do like that. And then I did end up just putting a bunch of survivability mods on him, because I was like, yeah, you, whatever else is shooting you, you're still kind of a joke. So, you know, we love Aegis. Aegis is sick. But yeah, that's Lavos. I mean, shit ton of Archon shards. Casting speed shard, I feel like, is fucking mandatory, bro. I can't do the, I don't know, man. The fact that it's a shard, and it's like, yeah, 37.5 may not be a huge buff, but it's enough of a buff that I can handle. That's kind of all I need. So yeah, I guess next up we have to talk about is Kunai. So you know, the main thing is just the guaranteed blast procs. I mean, to talk about the weapon itself and the stats, you throw 2 kunais at the same time, so it starts with base 2 multi-shots. So you can have some fun there. Obviously, with Lavos, you're getting the guaranteed blast proc, so I'll stop saying it at a certain point. So it's weird to have blast and then more blast on top of it, but, you know, you kind of just gotta watch. Like, into a crowd, this thing has 20 charges. You can recharge it pretty easily. Into a crowd, though, bro, it's like it's goofy. So yeah, obviously they home in on the heads, so you got Deadhead in there. I do love, the thing that I love with Deadhead is actually just the duration that you have the buff active, because it ends up being pretty useful for, like, you know, you can keep your buffs active way easier. And then, well, obviously if it homes in on the heads, then yeah, that's the only time that I'm actually able to hit heads, apparently. Well, kill enemies with headshots. So yeah, the 24 seconds can come in clutch. Like, having a longer duration on that means I can kind of swap between stuff. And if I want to swap to the Seto and use the glaive, and, you know, I still have to actually use the Seto a little bit more. But I gotta say, man, I think part of it for me is doing a lot of solo stuff, and especially the fact that Omnias is gonna get, like, a lot of the Omnias, I don't know, I feel like, you know, Cascade will always be the hardest, but most of them are just like kind of chill, just enemy spam. Shout out Andrew, welcome in, good to see you. But yeah, dude, I am using galvanized shot, so that is interesting. I like a little bit more status, but it is fun. Obviously it's just the bullet, so you're gonna max that out. You're gonna get some crazy blast procs with that. So chat, I will say, yeah, the trade-off between Merciless and Deadhead, that's a given. But yeah, I feel like part of it is I mean, the homing... We'll see what kind of Omnias we get. It might be weird. You're obsessed with Blast. I am obsessed with Blast. You can shout that from the rooftops, dude. I like Blast on Melee Influence. I like Blast on Lavos. Yeah, you can fucking nail that to my... You can write that on my fucking tombstone. I've used Blast on so many weapons that I would never use without Blast. Just the idea that you can add splash damage and like build around it and incentivize specific types of buffs, you know, on Rivens and blah 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 blah, that like you can... It's like, yeah, it's like a crazy ass slash build in a way, the way that the damaging status effect actually works. But yeah, this Riven is just cold crit damage. This is an ancient Riven. I've had this. Blast Oma. I do have a Blast Oma. Yeah, because the Prisma Oma obviously has built-in electricity. Why no Blast Seto? Well, because I just love the glaive. Well, also I didn't have the mod slots for it. And I honestly... Oh, I know why I don't have Blast Seto. Because the multi-shot to damage ratio is too bad. Blast Stradivar. I have a Blast Stradivar. You nailed that. I have a Blast Stradivar Prime, so you can nail that on my tombstone as well. I have this. I have the Slash Soma now, but yeah, the Soma Incarnon is not really... I'm glad it sits up there on the list and it won't show up in the randomizer. That's what I'll say. I'm a Boltor Incarnon stan. Like when they both came out, yeah, I have Blast on the Boltor. Yeah, the Boltor Incarnon is goated. Yeah, Blast on the Torrid. Yeah, that's goated. He's nailing it. Is that the bingo card? Just Blast on. Wow, he really does put Blast on everything. Anyway, yeah, this is purely just because I love this glaive. This glaive is so fucking sick. I'm using Lavos. I have Arcane Avenger. That's 45% additive crit. You just put that on top of that. 75% crit chance. You have the Vigilante set bonus at 25%. I got your number, yeah. I gotta say, man, and the thing about the Blast Torrid is that you then have like this super OP damaging status effect, and then you can rock Primary Blight, and because it's a beam weapon, Primary Blight, the multi-shot is just it's just a buff to the damage of the blast proc. Like the beam, yeah, it's like, bro. I did the Primary Crux video. I talked about it. I was like, bro, I'm telling you, man, it's a game changer for a lot of weapons. And just it's so much more powerful, I think, in solo, just when you have to like manage everything yourself and like everything has to be OP. Blast Torrid I also really good because Inherent Toxin, yeah, I gotta say, man. And then of course Karuto. This is the weirdest bonk fluence weapon you've seen. This is a Riven that is just a better version of a 60-60. I think Galvanized Reflex having the initial combo just means that I don't care about chance to gain combo, but yeah, it's just an electricity and a status mod, but it's 150. I was like, what the when did I roll this? And it's 19 rolls. I had another Riven for a time, but I was like, what is... And yeah, we're gonna bonk like crazy, but only 30% status, so we are getting Galvanized Reflex. We are getting Weeping Wound, so that's 160 crit, or excuse me, 160 status. And then this guy, Galvanized Elementalist, that's going to give you 120. So it's a decent buff. No Blood Rust, but no, it's just all base crit, man. I mean, you're seeing all the status chance buffs. That's always what I have. All the status chance buffs. That's all I'll ever have. The quicker I can proc melee influence, the better. But then also I will say more status does also mean more blast procs as well. So chat, I gotta say, I mean, I've mentioned it that like I prioritize, you know, efficiency on some setups in the sense of like ooh, look at this. Wait, here, I gotta see if I can do this. So I gotta snag him. Fielders join session. Oh, bummer. That must have been a while ago. 40 by 5. Isn't that more than sacrificial? Is that 200? Yeah, I think sacrificial is 220. 40 by 4. So Galvanized Reflex gives you 4 stacks. of initial combo. So that Weeping Wounds is 160, 4 stacks of initial combo. And then I don't think this guy has any initial combo buffs. So, I mean, chat. I mean, yeah, you could totally throw that in, but I'm not gaining any extra combo beyond that. Like, I'm just stuck at what it is. So, reflexes is 5 times. Yeah, but it's technically, yeah, 2 times is your first level. So it goes 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. So that's how it's counted. So that's why I say Weeping Wounds has 160. Because it gives you 4 stacks. we show it off. Alright. Alright, chat. Are we ready? Are we getting strategists in here? Sorry. You failed the counting class. Sorry. I had to count for him real quick. Stug Incarnon. Yeah, Stug Incarnon or Kuva Stug. That's what I always say. Clown 300 has chosen Stug Incarnon. Thank you for submitting the survey. I'm at work. Yeah, okay. Well, only counting huge numbers. Well, if you do the math and you calculate the crit damage and you add in the multi-shot when I'm using Mirage, like 1600%. It's a simple calculation. Simple math. Anyway, I don't even know what Omnias are doing. 16 minutes. That's not terrible, chat. That's not terrible. I've had some 20-minute yap sessions. I'm like, everybody's like, bro, play the game. Oh, it's a Void Flood. I think I could probably do this. Oh, wait. I don't want to be on this mode, though. I want to be on solo. No, that's definitely not what I want. All right. For 45 minutes, okay. You see that clip? Yeah, dude. Oh, my God. What I wanted to say is, like, I was glad that I at least said guaranteed blast. I at least finished my thought. I was like speechless for a moment, and like I was like, oh my, and then I was able to at least say the thing I needed to say. That was I was like, oh, okay, thank God. So, thankfully, yeah, the idea that you can get like a guaranteed influence proc and then also get guaranteed blast procs is like, to have that combo, and like, I don't even think I took advantage of it very well. Like, I don't think there was enough enemy density for me to like really run around and spam the Sampode, so I don't think we got a good showing. You know, it's not like you're at the 5-minute mark in a conjunction survival, and it's like, all right, we're gonna start this off with a bang. Oh, I'll take this as well. Carrier. Oh, interesting. Vectis. Oh, there you go. There's another gold. I should do these. Wow, 2 golds. That sucks. That's fucking gamer, dude. God, do we love Vavin? Do we? You guys are like, why is he getting Vomit relics? Is like, I have a plan, chat. I have an idea working in my head, and I'm gonna crack the code. But yeah, we're ready. We burned a bunch of void traces. We need Seto Incarnate, bro. Seto Prime. Hey, man. All I'm saying is, I'll just let it speak for itself, maybe. But yeah, we're gonna be like swapping between weapons a lot, so we'll see how on the button I was. I left that last part in for context. I figured it'd be a better clip if I cut it after you gathered your thoughts. Oh, dude, thank you. I appreciate that. It's so funny. No, I totally feel that though. Like I was like fucking 11, and yeah, obviously you have was it the double affinity or double ability strength? I was like, oh my God, dude. Just looking at this, and then for me to not be able to even hit enough enemies to
enemy activity has enraged the void
not even hit enough enemies to like proc it sometimes, because I would just fail hits over and over. I don't know,
in retrospect,
there's something about Void Flood where, yeah, I kind of said it, like when I do solo, I kind of just run around, grab a bunch of orbs, you know, I do the little jumping game. I have a fun time. I pick up some orbs. Yeah, I mean, it's making me want to do some steel pass circuits, dude. Nah, I'm just kidding, dude. I'm glad to be done. I'm glad that you just do it once. You know, when I'm doing the Kuvaliches and I'm like changing elements and I'm like, God, you know, the idea that I can change a build and then have to kill another Kuvalich, I'm like, well, here we go again. And it's just like, you know, it's not like the most end game stuff, but I feel like more in the sense of like, I feel like what I'm doing is not like the most end game stuff. Like, I'm not nuking them super crazy, but oh, this fucking glaive. Do I have to be on the ground to shoot it? Alright, chat. Well, let's swap. We'll see. We'll test out the theory of how good Deadhead is to keep active, but first thing we have to do is cast our abilities. Ugh, God. Amar has to cast. Ew, I have to cast my abilities? Gross. I don't know why I speak of myself in the third person sometimes, but... Do I cast this in time? Oh, no. Ooh! And I thought I was using the Seto. Okay. Alright, so we do have the guaranteed blast procs now. I should snag that. Alright, chillin'. Ooh, you missed that, but I can snag C, so far doing okay. I can hit this, I guess. Oh, my boy. Alright, it's fine. I'll leave him. I'll leave him for a little bit. I can snag a couple orbs. Alright, nice. Does it tick up slower if I'm doing solo? I don't think so. Is it based on time? God. Hey man, the less I have to know, the less I have to play of this mission, the better. That's all I can say. I think it's I also murdered the room with Latron balls, yeah. Yeah, double like 3,200. Oh my god. Cheeseburger. Wildwolf says cheeseburger. Okay, I need to make sure to bonk every once in a while. Oh, there's an influence proc right away.
Void floods have a tendency to wash terrible.
Oh, that's it? I'm only at 6? Oh shit.
Do be careful.
See, chat, this is what happens. I guess I got a little bit greedy in terms of completing the objective, and I don't have enough of these void traces. I don't know, man. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know if it like turns down the spawns on a solo, but I think I'm not going to complete the mission. Yeah, I need one more void trace. Do I just wait for them to spawn? Do I pray? Oh, there's another enemy. Okay. No, nothing. Come on, chat. Have the good vibes. Come on, a single void trace. That's all I need. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me with the reactant with this mission. Is he gonna drop a... I don't think he's gonna drop a void. Did he get corrupted? Oh, does that mean he's gonna... Oh, God. Do we risk it? Corrupted Thrax? I mean, he is a corrupted Thrax.
Interesting.
No. Oh, fuck. The distance between...
Self-extract at the marked location.
Is between 22 and 24 light years. I was reading those, and I was like, I'm glad I didn't just try to pronounce them all at once. God, I fucking... With this mission, I don't know, man. I guess we'll keep going. That was the warm-up round where I didn't get enough fucking void traces. Maybe I should have burned it a little bit longer. I should just stand here and farm enemies or something. Jesus Christ. I feel like a dork. 9 out of 10 reacted. I was like, oh my god. I feel like a loser. Oh, and then my boy. Oh, but I'll take all those health orbs. That's sick. I mean, it's too late to be using my melee weapon to keep him alive, but I guess we'll do okay in terms of like charging this stuff up, and I don't know, like we're at 3 out of... I mean, it's weird. Like this mission is like the only time where, you know, it is survival. When you talk about spawns in a survival, it's like way different. Oh, I need to fucking cast that ability. Okay, we're chilling. Okay, he's looking strong. I need to keep moving. We're at a 20%. Yeah, chilling. We get a bunch of enemies. Are they going to get converted? Am I being risky? Oh, it should be like the next room over. Come on, convert the rest of them. I see a single bad guy, but fuck, we gotta do it. I don't know, man. I will say, when I was doing it with Strategist, I did think the reactant was a lot less of a problem, so I am at full, so I should bank that shit. Ooh, I can get some more kills. Oh, yeah. Hey, man, look at this. Like, I guess I'm not complaining about spawns anymore. I guess it's working now. I'm at 8. I mean, I can burn a couple. I can snag some. I'm sure the orbs have been spawning like crazy. I can handle it, man. Like this mission is like the actual objective stuff is like not even a mission. Like that's why I'm like talking. You know, you're going into Steel Path circuits, and to just get a Void Flood, you're like, oh fucking, oh thank God, you're real happy, especially later. You know, in the later stages where the level starts to creep up. Obviously, you can go, hey bro, would you be down to gift a Warframe? Yeah, actually, so what I do is I have once a month, I do a raffle for everybody in the Discord. So all you have to do is join the Discord. The first time you join, obviously the link is in my profile on TikTok and description on YouTube, and you know where it is, chat. There's the link place, and you can go to the link place. And yeah, like you join the Discord. The first time you join, you're entered in automatically, and then, you know, for future months, you just show up and be like, yo, what's up? You can... What I always say is, like, strategists or, like, Lou or any of the longtime viewers, if their name is green, that means, well, yeah, I'll explain it someday, but yeah, you generally, like, all I ask is, like, drop in. There's you guys know the Giga Chat emoji at this point, the Moai head, the Easter Island head. So yeah, you just reply to that, and then that's like, oh, there he is. So the other way to do it is obviously you can submit something to the community showcase. Chat, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the Chad emoji, chat. Haven't you learned? Oh, I need to bonk. I need to bonk like right about. Ooh, apparently not. Oh, did he get tapped? Did he just get slapped in the face by the... Well, that's unfortunate. Oh. Where is this guy? Alright, chat. Do I even have my abilities active either? Bro, this mission. I don't know what it does to me. With the orbs and the Thrax and the... I don't even know, man. I've always seen it used as a replacement for a dude. That's probably fair as well. That's probably fair. I think you could land it. I mean, that's what me and my little brother, he'll be like, just got all the achievements in this, and then I'll send him the Giga Chad, bro. He's got the chin. He's mocking everybody. The modern interpretation of emojis. My class by Amar Joshi at the local college. You know, in 2025, you have to think of them as pictographs. In certain contexts, they may mean different things. Notice how on the East Coast... No, I'm just kidding. I won't say. Alright, Chad. Keep it moving. We love a little bit of violence. I shouldn't say that. I love how I say it with a lot of confidence, too. I don't know how I do it. Anime type shit. Oh, Marjoji. Oh, so like certain... Oh, wait. Is it... Oh, what did I do? Okay, we're safe. I have to keep running, chat. I don't know where the spawns are going to be, but I would hope they follow me. But chat, we successfully opened one relic. We did it. It took us 2 rounds, but we did it. Okay, let's snag it. We'll hit this. Oh, and I discharged it. I keep thinking it's the fucking Seto. I had a feeling I would do that. I had a feeling I would do that, dude. Alright. I've got the blast. That's what we're here for. I do like homing weapons. I like, you know, the miter Incarnon, like, you know, like bounces and homes, like that shit. That's what you want, man. And it is weird, and it has one of the passives where it like consumes more multi-shot or consumes more ammo. And that's like for the Incarnon form too, so I had to leave it off, unfortunately, but I had to just like take it off of all of them. But the Torrid does have like,
Bring it to a rupture.
I had the multi-shot one on at first, but then, dude, when I looked at the other one, I was like, oh, I'm so stupid. When people were like, bro, you gotta try out the Torrid again. You gotta actually max it out. And I didn't believe him at first. You know, I was maybe a bit skeptical, but I think primarily what I noticed was like, oh, first of all, we'll hit that real quick, okay. But yeah, what I noticed was like, dude, I like most of these setups are just like they're like too similar in weird ways where like you can kind of like, I have these checkboxes now for like all the frames. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get this buff and I'm gonna get a melee buff, right? You have like Wrathful Advance or whatever setup, and it's like you're obviously like using these setups, you know, on different frames where you know they have things that are similar. So it's like, bro, I feel like the longer I play, you know, I'm out here trying to say like Mesa is similar to other frames and stuff, but you know, it's kind of a vibe like that where you end up like maxing out with similar builds and understanding like, okay, these are like the basic parameters that I'm working in, and I feel like a lot of it is I don't know, you know, there's a lot of math involved. I can feel like it can be very mathematical, and you can do a lot of testing, but you know, I feel like I say it as a meme a little bit, but it is kind of the fucking vibes of like, for me, any non-beam based status weapon will get as much multi-shot as they can. Yeah, so I'm gonna be waiting a while if I'm waiting for Arcane's plus Exalteds, aren't I? Did they say the Coda update? I mean, they said they were working on it. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll tune into the dev stream. Tune into the dev stream and find out, chat. Yeah, that's right. There's a dev stream. What is it? Next Friday? Oh, hang on one sec. Oh, come on. Don't even do that to me, man. Don't treat me like that.
You can't. I have marked an extraction
A little bit
point.
cruel. All right, we're chilling. But yeah, my boy still doing fine. All right, nice. Look at that. Ash, that's crazy. I did not realize. I guess yeah. I guess it's Vauban and Ash. Oh, there you go. Anyway, chat. Ooh, excuse me for that. Ooh, get some water real quick. We'll sit in the loading screen. All right, chat. Oh fuck, we have to run. Are there any enemies around here? No, it's not worth it. Ah, fuck. Do we have to run? Wait. Yeah, I think we do. Oh no. All right. Next room it is. Fine. We have to run all the way along.
Think you got
Are they gonna start
now?
spawning in this room
Maybe
now? I
lead it
don't.
to a rupture.
I don't know if they're actually coming through, but I do want to like let that meter build up a little bit, get some kills. There's the spawns. Okay, that's good. We love those overguard pulses. That's gaming, but not really worried about that. Okay. Just gonna hit this for no reason. I feel like I should use the second ability to get the buff if I want that. Oh fuck. Because, like, dude, what is the... I don't even know what the cooldown is. It's like 8 seconds or something. I'm like, why am I even bothering using my 4th ability? I'm gonna fucking spam my 2. Let me get a bunch of Void Trace, or excuse me, Reactant. Alright. Chillin'. We're maxed out. Void Manifestations. Ooh, not worried about that, dude. Right. Oh, we've let it decay, but I guess it doesn't matter. Like, the buff actually doesn't matter. It's always the same. So I don't care about power strength. Kind of just keep it active. What is the cooldown on that? 4 seconds or something? What is the cooldown? Are you serious? Let me do it again. 5 seconds? Bro. Maybe I'll never cast my 4 this entire game. Oh, don't get bubbled. Easy. We're buff. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, he's like, did you see that? It was like orbiting around his head. Oh my god. He had this crown of Kunai. And then all of a sudden they were just all cooked at once. Alright. Again with the using the melee too late. Alright. Chilling. Nice. Look at this. Easy clap, I gotta say. It's pretty impressive. I don't know, man. Like this is a fully an example of a weapon that, like, yeah, it's probably very good against single targets, but I just love, you know, so many of these Omnias that I'm doing are, you know, just spamming with enemies, and obviously this one is a weird. This Void Flood will always just be like, oh god, here we go again. I guess this is my luck. This is my luck for a Tuesday. Alright, safe. Doing a little bit better. My guy's got decent HP, but I should spam this a little bit. Should keep those galvanized stacks active. Alright. Yeah, I will say the plight sometimes of like getting the galvanized stacks active, that gets to me sometimes, chat. Alright. There we go, ×4. Shield drain. There's all the reactant we need. Somebody's got, oh, they've got cold weapons. Okay, I see. Okay, that's not good, chat. That's a little bit dangerous, so I should probably get the fuck out of here and snag some orbs. I need to be doing this better. This cold damage is gonna kill me. I'm gonna suffer quite a bit, but yeah, I can allow my little guy to die. He's gonna be a lot slower than I am, so whew. Save yourselves, I guess. Maybe I'm being a little harsh on him, but yeah. I have health orbs on the ground for a reason. And yeah, I can always like walk up and revive him, but chat, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Alright. Oh, he still managed to get buffed? Oh, but he's getting cooked. Oh, no, I'm getting cooked. Alright, we're chilling. Oh, god damn it. I did it again. Till the day I die. The Seto is going to ruin me. Till the day I die. This is bad. I don't like this. That was Lavos. Never picked up the guy. I just made Dante, and he's my new favorite. Yeah, Lavos is insane. I mean, obviously he's got the cooldown. I think every frame is insane though. Like I can end up making it work. Sag, no rift spreading for Garuda. Ooh, no rift. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Rift spreading. Are you talking about are you talking about the claws? Is that what you're talking about? Interesting. Dude, I don't know what my build is for Garuda. I have to like remind myself every once in a while because I've changed. That's an example of a frame that like I've changed the build quite a bit, and it's definitely ended up in different places at different times. But you know, she's got some pretty good stats and some fun abilities. So I guess I have to clear this guy right away and hopefully survive. I think I can do it, right, chat? I don't even know what shot me, but Okay, chilling. Ooh, look at this. Tons of orbs. Okay, let's actually keep this active at least. Okay, now we have, I guess have to run around. Oh, we've got Rupture Decay. Ooh, okay. That's not terrible, though. I might have to run around fucking bonking for a little bit. There's Influence. I need this. Alright, chat. Keep your boy a little bit topped off, but yeah, it seems like you kind of have to get the bonk going, and then you have to keep it going, and then mostly just swap to your pistol on occasion. But you definitely gotta... Oh god, what am I doing? Enemy heat weapons. Ooh, that's not good. All right, chilling. Nice, one hit. Oh, I don't have my blast. Let's hit this. Let's do a quick escape. Do I need to clear C as well? I should probably clear C. Can I just bop this guy? Oh, I love that. Torment is a great reason to have Prime Sure-Footed. I'll say that. Torment is the one that makes me suffer. There you go. I have to bonk the Acolytes. I have to just do it, but sometimes it takes a couple hits. Hazardous Vitoplast. Whatever, dude. Snag that. We should be good to go. We need to hit C, and then there's a bunch of enemies, so I think we're good. I think we can survive. Alright. Let's get this guy recharged. Safe. Okay. And then I just need a little bit more. Okay. Just relax. I know the Void Flood, you know, one of my most hated missions. You guys know.
Has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out.
But yeah, man, I think we're still kind of having a good time isn't the right word, but yeah, I don't think it's like the hardest, most stressful mission in the world. I just think it's kind of weird. And yeah, when it gets going and you got a bunch of spawns, then that's pretty much my only gripe is like, you know, that first round, I was doing the mission too quickly and the spawns just overwhelmed me. But like, if you let it get harder, then you can totally survive better. But I don't know, it was weird, man. I feel like a lot of this is, I don't know. Wait, how many rounds have I done? Oh, this is round 4. Okay. Oh my god. I guess technically round 5, but whatever. I'll take it, man. We'll snag one more of these and then keep moving. So, oh, Ophanim and Wrathful are probably the best helmets for Braylon Screwed. Oh, Ophanim is a helmet, bro. That's like such a good armor strip. That's like insane. I think that's a great take. I do like that idea, because she has, you know, that damage buff that she gets from kills. That shit is just roar. It's like the same damage as roar. So like, I think currently I have roar in there, but I'm like, honestly, man, I feel like I should not double dip, and I should put in some kind of overshield, or put in some kind of other buff. And I do think armor strip is insane for the one. Like, you charge that shit up, and yeah, if they've got no armor, they're cooked. You read the number on the top. It's like, here's how much damage you're gonna deal, and you're like, fuck yeah, that's right. Yep, hell yeah. So we love the orb gaming. I will say I've seen people use Breach Surge with Garuda, which I think is a pretty cool take, because I do like the idea of like you know, it'll blind enemies unless they have Overguard. Like, you know, there's certain situations it'll still help with the Overguard, but like, you know, the Breach Surge will trigger the slash procs, will trigger the Breach Surges. So, you know, all these things making me sound like I can't talk, but chat, I think you can, like, if you've used Breach Surge at all, like, you know when it's best taken advantage of, and I think that's part of it. Is it obviously, like, you can use it in a lot of situations. People, they'll say whatever they want, but I think part of it is that, you know, I do like having a having a blind for certain situations. I do like applying radiation for certain situations. You know, maybe a frame is a little bit squishier, but you still want something that's a little bit tactical. Like some of them work. Some of them work better than others, but yeah, I do enjoy it. I think it's it's not something that I'm using everywhere. I have Roar on a lot of setups now. I've got Zada, so it is technically kind of a buff in terms of like you can just use your guns, use whatever setup you have, and you'll get a pretty nice buff. So let's try and kill as many enemies as we can. I think there are more enemies, but maybe it does have to like warm up a little bit. I don't know, man. Are we getting those headshot kills? I think we are. Oh, that's fucking... That's insane plays. That's exactly what you want to see. All right, chat? That's the way you do it. All right? Nice and easy. Just tap it. Keep it active. All right, and then you can just heal yourself. I was taking a shit ton of health damage that I just like never healed. But apparently I was taking advantage of my armor sponge of little bit like not a crazy like if you get a blast proc, if you get a Blitz Eximus or like a Thrax enemy decides to like slap you across the face, then they'll kind of nuke you. And I definitely think like the enemies in the higher levels will, you know, like 1,000 plus and stuff, they'll kind of tap you for a zillion. Okay, we can hit this. Thrax attackers. Ooh, I did a little bit too soon, I think. Ooh. Oh, it's Mania? Oh, this is perfect. Okay, where is he? There you go. Tapped in a single hit. Woo! Well, that's how you do it, man. We got some Thrax attackers, but we should have enough enemies. Oh, that's the wrong enemy to shoot. Alright, keep this active. Dude, even with 30 seconds, I failed to keep it active. There's one reactant. Don't tell me we're going to get stuck at... Don't tell me we're going to get stuck at 9 again. I swear to God, man. We're going to get stuck at 9? Is that what's going to happen? Oh, God. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll get stuck at 9. We'll leave in shame again because we played too greedy and then we had to catch up and then we failed to catch up. Yeah, they're not going to drop any reactant.
Typically results in
Oh, chat. Well, what a wonderful showing. Well, I don't know how long that was. That was 28 minutes, so I doubt we could get any type of buff going. We maybe get another set of the same Void Flood potentially, but yeah. All right, let's keep moving. Yeah, it's a weird one. I don't know. Like it's one of these missions that, you know, you understand what you're supposed to be doing, but I'm just like, what the fuck? What am I doing wrong? Like, what should I be just like standing around and letting the thing decay and just killing enemies? Should I be, you know, farming Vitoplasts? I'm like, God, let me into the secret. I wanna learn, but so far no luck. Have not learned the secret to Void Flood. So hey, we still got a lot of steel essence, but unfortunately we failed to open a decent amount of relics. So I'll take some ash chassis, I guess. So just pray. Let's leave and pray. Let's get some water. All right.
I'd love to paint a mural of you on the street.
Do we start at the Omnias? I think we should. Chat. I don't think so. Yeah, still doing a Void Flood. I mean, I will say I do have. Should I see if I have jade parts? I want to see if I have some jade parts. I do like the idea of putting Ophanim eyes. Do I have jade parts? I've done a lot of those missions. Alright, let's see. God, look at this. Oh my. Did I miss it? JK. There you go. Okay, I'll take it. I'm missing one part. What do I buy that with? 3 blueprints. I'm missing 1 of the blueprints. Okay. That's not terrible. I mean, whatever. I guess I'll craft these guys. Yeah, I like that. If that's the... Bro, if that's the thing. Oh my god. Open him in... or double dip with Aqua Blades. Or Dark Verse for max slash procs. Oh my god. I wonder if her 4 will make Dark Verse apply 4 procs instead to 2. Oh my god. I guess technically... I mean, if it's 2 attacks, right? If that's what you mean. But... I guess... That's what it would be. Like, you would get the slash proc from Dark Verse. I guess... Would it be the same amount of damage, too? Oh, that's interesting. 2 instances of slash damage, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, I do like that. You know, when you have roar, I don't know if the Garuda damage buff works on your abilities, but obviously roar works on your abilities. So roar will buff the slash procs, the damage of the slash procs on your 4. So I love that as well. I've started to notice that, you know, deciding whether you want more slash procs or higher damage slash procs can sometimes be a trade-off that you need to work with, but I don't think it's like the craziest thing to understand. But yeah, we're still spamming everything the same, so honestly I'm not even putting these loadouts in the title and thumbnail. We're using Idun. Oh, we actually get to swing a weapon. That's sick. We love that. Yeah, let's go back in. I do have some Netra cells as well that I can do. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of stuff that I can do off camera. I love that Eleanor is just talking all the time. Enemies with abilities. There's a couple other things that I could do in the meantime, but I think I'll probably do a Netra cell. I realized that I missed Elite Archimedia on Sunday when I normally do it, so I feel like I might just do 5 Netra cells this week. I'm kind of okay with that. In the end, I've done enough, and I just have this bad feeling like the longer I wait into the week to do the Elite Archimedia, the more I'm gonna just get absolutely obliterated. So yeah, I'm fine. Obviously I have 3 that I can do before if I decide to do Elite Archimedia later, but yeah, chat. I
gotta believe there's some works for me.
I'm feeling something a little bit different than more Void Flood right now, so I'm thankful. I like having these like other things that I can do on the side, because you know, it's not always my desire to run into fucking Void Flood. You saw what I mean. Oh, into the wall twice. That's sick. Alright, chat. And yeah, the thing is, the setup does not change, so... Ooh, more Eximus, that's sick. Is that... Oh, come on. Give me the energy reduction.
Ready?
Come on, man. I know you can do it.
Access that
I know I'm gonna get it, because I gotta tell you, man, like the Netra cells for me, I don't know, like I like the idea that it's weekly, but also it's just like, oh man, I want to do more Netra cells. I love spamming Netra cells. Like that's like my favorite solo mode. It's just like the perfect level of built-in stress that, you know, it's not too crazy, but well, I gotta see if I can actually land that attack. Yeah, I gotta see if I can. Whew, that spear throw, pretty sick. We love you doing for that. Ooh, Jesus, big damage. Okay, safe. Oh, these guys are just standing at the doorway. Okay, never mind. We'll spam that. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, keep moving. I've got enough ciphers. I have the 100x cipher. I can craft that shit all day. I'm so glad. I sit there for like 10 minutes. Yeah, and I craft 1,000 ciphers, and then, yep, you're chilling for a while, and you don't have to worry about it. Oh, this one? Okay, sweet. Is this Gruzzling gonna just never aggro to me? I've seen it, bro. You don't aggro the Gruzzling? My name is Edwin. I made the Mimic. Why recrafter?
I'm gonna bolt. You gotta understand, it's a predator.
Oh. I was like, where's the book? Alright, chat. Chilling. Keep moving. Alright, dude. I'm ready for it. But yeah, I don't know how long this mission will be. I don't think we're gonna get more. I don't think we're gonna get more Omnias. We might have to like do a couple Netracells. I'm not exactly sure. So, I mean, chat. I just want to play more Warframe. That's it. But I will say, I've also been playing a lot more of Ember Knights. Obviously, like, you know, me and my homies were playing it, and I just, you know, I unlocked everything. There's one thing that I have to do. I have to beat the game on like the hardest difficulty, which is like you turn on all the difficulty modifiers, and then you'll get one more spell. So, I love that, and you know, I'm trying to figure out like which one I can do and which one won't make it suffer too much, and I definitely have like so much fun with it. And it's like this isometric 4-player co-op roguelike where, you know, it's like you've got like melee weapons and like different, I don't know, it's got so many cool weapons, and you get these like skills and you can do all these perfect attacks. And I think in terms of like a game that like has like a level of simplicity, and then like also brings the complexity in ways that you could have like never prepared for. And then yeah, it has this like easy endless mode where everything just gets way more difficult. And I guess when you beat the game on both modes, then you can fight either boss. And yeah, I think it's sick. But yeah, the alternate boss, the Architect, you know, the DLC just adds like a Dark World version of the game basically. And you know, the Architect is not, you know, I don't think he's nearly as scary as Praxis. I think like the actual boss Praxis, but I think you have to kill Praxis to get that final skill. So you know, it's a really fun game, and it's got a lot of depth to it, and you can, you know, unlock these modifications for the weapons as you progress through the game. And I have a lot of fun with it. So I guess I have to roll out of there, or else it'll stagger me, the spear, if I actually land it properly. Okay, chat, still good. Keep moving. Alright. Yeah, you saw the Kunai. That was a good mission. I mean, Kunai was pretty effective for that mission. But yeah, we're chilling so far. Oh, find the Necromite. Okay, sweet. Excellent. Good. We love to see it. Alright, here we go. Nice. Okay, sweet. Dude, this is maximum gaming right here. This is how you do it. I don't know, like, chat, do we really think the dying is permanent modifier is that hard? You know, I do the Archon hunt, like the actual showdown. I do that solo as well. Just because I just get a little bit tired of like dealing with people who are like doing this the first time, or like don't know how to do it. And you know, it does. I don't know if it scales up the damage for each player, but I would assume it does. But yeah, I think part of it is that it is very easy to do solo. It's such a fun boss fight to just play solo, and you have these crazy ass builds. And honestly, like, yeah, I use the Boltor Incarnon now, because I was like, yeah, I want to use a weird weapon. I want to use a weapon that's different, but it's still, you know, this insanely high damage, you know, Incarnon shotgun type thing, full auto. It's just got this crazy setup where I feel like you really can't go wrong with it. Like, I think with God, I don't even know, man. I also just feel like I'm gonna be spamming. I want to try out a couple different weapons for this effect. So, because the the Boltor is like a shotgun, so it has multi-shot. So the idea is like with guaranteed blast, it means that like yeah, the Seto is suddenly like insanely goated. Word size plus limbo would be interesting. Oh my god. Each proc should deal the same. Soloing Nature Cells, bro, gotta have the biggest balls. Then Devastator from TF2. Soloing Nature Cells is like the best way to do it, in my opinion. It's like the perfect level of difficulty. Because like, is the permadeath like a awful modifier? Not really. Other than that, it's just a survival. So, shout out my boy Wild Wolf, but it's a good place to be at in the game. It's a good test to be like, I can do this with whatever random gear. Yeah, when I do these Netrocells, I do them with random gear, and thankfully I am glad that I have Matter Eye and I can just leave it on that and keep nuking. I will say I could probably be using my 4 a little bit more, but honestly you're seeing it, like the enemy density just is not, it's not worth it for me, man. It's just a little bit cringe, right? The ratio is totally off, but we're still maxing it out. Yeah, the Valence formation buff is insane. Thermal Sunder is probably a better helmet for Limbo. Yeah, I don't know what I have in there currently, because I guess that's the whole idea, is you want an ability that will like bypass the restrictions of the Rift, and yeah, that's a rabbit hole that I don't go down, because yeah, chat, I will fully say it, I don't want to play Limbo. I have Limbo Prime, I have a build, I've been like trying to read up and be like, okay, so you either banish them to the Rift, or you banish them from the Rift into the normal place. So I had to like read up on the lore about like how to play Limbo, and I was like, okay, I think I can get it. I have faith in my ability, but in the end, maybe one day, maybe that's the ultimate Amar challenge. Maybe after everything else, that's what you're gonna see. Amar plays Limbo finally. That'll be when I finally have nothing else to do. That's what we'll see. He finally did it. Me who legit running Thermal Sunder on my Limbo. Yeah, I gotta say, like, I guess there's a tech where you like banish and then you do Rift Surge and then it gives you the insane buff and then you go from there. Remo's probably the best weapons platform regardless of the Rift. Bro, I cannot figure out the Rift. I cannot figure out a way to get it down. I don't know, how does it work with Overguard too? Like when a corrupted ancient shows up. I didn't even test it in that type of mission, but yeah, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Cause do you just cast Rift Surge? You just press 3 and it does it? Or do you need to have somebody in the Rift? Cause that's the thing that I can't crack the code on. But obviously I played it for like 1 round and I couldn't figure it out and then I just left, so you know, maybe not the best test in the world. Oh, I forgot to buy the Archon shards. I've been forgetting to buy the Archon shards. Oh. Chat. That's lame. I've been forgetting to buy Void Plumes. I've been forgetting to buy Archon shards. I knew I was missing something. Oh, and it's a yellow. Oh, wonderful. That's great. I love that.
I'll miss you.
All right. Let's get out of here. Hope for some better stuff. Shout out the Deadest Pool. Welcome in. Any tips on getting Inaros Prime? Because I've been farming all day and no luck whatsoever, even with friends. Do you have rad shares going? Like you have the relics and you're trying to get them? Because, bro, the Void Traces grind into the Radiant Relic grind into the looking for a single part. Rift Torrent Augment is the same bonus damage type as Vex Armor. Yeah, Overguard is just ignored. But if you're using Rift Surge Augment Limbo, they don't stand a chance. So, but do you need to like? I don't even know how to really use Rift Surge. That's the thing, is I just don't even like him. So I'm like, no. How to play Limbo? 2-4, 2-4, or 1 if you subsume. U4. The bubble, yeah. Yeah, Lua, did you get rid of the 4? Is that what you're going for? Because that's what like was Harsh saying that too. I don't think any of this stuff moved. We'll swap you, dude. Alright, chat. Ooh, dual Raza. I'm still swinging a weapon. That's wonderful. Did the Seto move? It did. The Seto did move. Okay, look at that. Where did it move to? Oh, not that far up. Okay, there you go. Well, we're using the Evan song. What setup do I have on this? I think it's just crit damage, right? Yeah, that's it. Just crit damage. Yeah, there you go. We'll get the blast going. Charge shot, charge radial shot. Fanged Fusillade, cautious shot. Getting a nice buff going, so I guess we'll just have to see. So the idea with this is that I'm using Evensong on a frame that has Arcane Avenger. So Arcane Avenger is going to give you 45% additive crit, and then the Evensong is going to give you 35% more because of the 7 puncture stacks. So that's kind of a gamer setup, and it means that, yeah, maybe your second shot on them is very strong, but yeah, you'll have a lot of crit buffs going, so it's nice to just be able to slot in crit damage and just still get a buff. So it does technically mean that I have to use this with you know, something with Arcane Avenger, but you know, I have Avenger on enough setups where that's not too terrible. How do you unlock the primary arcane slot, like the quest line for it? So you have to do, I think you need Steel Path regardless. I'm not sure, but I know you can get them from Teshin, who sells stuff for Steel Essence. But I know you can also get it from a Krithis, although you might need to do the, you might need to have unlocked Steel Path to get it from a Krithis. So, from what I know, you might have to get Steel Path to unlock it. Oh no, you get it from 1999. Oh, so you can probably get it from a Krithis. So I think you can get it from 1999 and from a Krithis. Basically, if an enemy is in range of Rift Surge, it casts into the material plane. In the range of Rift Surge is cast into the material plane after being affected. It casts all enemies in the material plane in the banishment radius. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. So you can cast it on enemies in the material plane? Is cast into the rift. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I get it. The rift and the material plane is the tough part for me. Rift Surge is for enemies in the rift. Okay, so you cast Banish on a single enemy in the rift, and then you cast Rift Surge on them. Okay, I gotcha. So you banish an enemy in the material plane, and then when they're in the material plane, then you Rift Surge them out of the material plane. Or, excuse me, banish them into the rift. When they're in the rift, cast Surge on it, and they'll get pulled back into the material plane, and then you can just continue doing Rift Surge. Can we get another in-game look at how the build works? Yeah, absolutely. Shout out Collision CC, appreciate it. Yeah, so I am getting a couple different setups, so I should show off the whole build. So this is Lavos with a almost mandatory casting speed Tauforge Yellow, 2 Tauforge Reds, a Tauforge for duration, and then, yeah, 2 for strength. And then, yeah, a little bit of shield capacity to buff my shields, but I'll talk about that later. So the basic setup is that you're going to get guaranteed blast procs from Valence Formation. So whatever setup, I mean, you're using blast for the actual ability too, but yeah, Valence Formation has set stats, so you can just use whatever ability, doesn't matter. Like, it's just always set at 200%, so I do like that. Your 4th ability is why you're using the blast procs, but technically you could put like electricity on your 2 and then do it that way, but when you cast your 4, that's going to be blast. So the basic gist is, like, you put 3 stacks of blast on them if they're hit by the catalyze effect, and then once they have the blast, you cast your 1, which is Sickening Pulse. Now the thing is, the 4 is slower than the 1, so you have to wait for the 4 to go out, which is why I have status duration in there. So the blast procs exist for just a little bit longer, so then you can cast the pulse. So, you know, range isn't really a restriction. It's more just about the travel time of all these little probes. So, yeah, you can recast your 3. You do have reduced efficiency, so you're going to get less cooldown from that. So, you're going to see how many universal orbs, and it's just going to be a little bit silly. So we've got double shield regen on top of a lot of survivability. So we do have a little bit of a health armor squish factor, but if we're taking health damage, I'm usually just swapping into my operator because I do need to proc sling strength on Matter Ice. So I guess keep that in mind, but yeah, I think we're good. I guess that's all I got. Yeah, the 4 into the Sickening Pulse is crazy. But yeah, you can just keep the guaranteed blast procs on your weapons active with the 2, because the cooldown on that is 5 seconds, so I could give a fuck, honestly. Anyway, let's talk about the weapons. So Evan Song is going to get those guaranteed blast procs. Evan Song is also going to apply 7 stacks of puncture, which is 35% additive crit. On top of Arcane Avenger, which you saw, which is 45% additive crit. So you're going to get a pretty juicy margin just without having any crit mods. So that's just as soon as you shoot somebody. So it's like the second bullet is strong. So I have slash waiting. So this is only making it more likely to proc slash. So you can see 62% chance for a slash proc and 62% as well. So it's a pretty high margin. Obviously the bullet does a lot of damage. Elemental mods are multiplicative to base damage. With Fireball Subsume could stack the bonus on top of their... Oh my god. Sorry, not Fireball? Oh, interesting. Shock Trooper or other subsumes. Oh, okay, I got you. Alright, yeah, so... this is just shooting them a couple times. It's got, you know... a lot of status, so... you'll kind of see it. It's a similar setup to stuff I have elsewhere, so I don't think it's too crazy, but like, get some water, but this is the one when you're talking about, oh, shout out Collision CC for following. I missed that as well. I don't know if that ping actually, I don't know if I actually heard it, so apologies. Yeah, so this is blast as well. We're getting guaranteed blast, so yeah, lots of blast, but you know, it's turning a weapon that doesn't have an AOE, it gives it an AOE. The blast does scale differently, so you'll have to add to the mods in other ways, but yeah, I guess, you know, you're just trying to add as much damage as you can. It's going to home in on heads. It also has innate 2 multi-shot because you're throwing 2 knives, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, we do love Deadhead for homing in on heads, so yeah, I guess it's a little bit too easy, and you'll kind of see it, but yeah, what am I really talking about here? Like, it's the same as a lot of other setups where it's just like you're hoping for a blast proc because you know it's going to deal a zillion damage, and that's kind of all you need. And then this is, of course, just Blastfluence. It is a dual swords with pretty low base damage, so that does kind of suck. It's got some crit stats, but yeah, the dual Raza, not exactly the strongest dual swords in the game, so keep that in mind. But yeah, I guess that's all I got for you. The upgrades for the thing, this one is the only like mandatory one. This is crit chance, status chance. These are the other ones are just too weird. Increase base magazine capacity by 10. Projectile speed does work kind of weird on homing weapons, and then reload speed is kind of similar, but I was fine without it. And then this one's interesting. So this is 200% damage to enemies below half health. So pretty fun for like anything that's beefy that actually gets below that margin. You can kind of wipe them out. If a limbo has 10 enemies in the rift and 300% ability strength with rift tornado multiplier, is like 40 times your base damage. I've seen videos of like exceeding 3,000% rift torn bonus. Oh, then you can focus entirely on crit. Oh my god, that's crazy, man. That's nuts. Yeah, I'll maybe figure out limbo one day, but I don't expect it to be anytime soon. But let's play some Warframe. Now that we've talked about the new build and we can hopefully have it reset. Yeah, 13. Okay, we should be good. Yes, a 135 conjunction. Yeah, I'll take it over a Void Cascade any day of the week. All right. This is what I'm talking about. 815. This is what I'm talking about. I may run this mission a little long, because we'll see what time I end this, because it'll probably be better off just clearing it out. So, don't I have another? Yeah, I have the V2. All right. Let's snag some of these relics and just hope for some good luck. This is what I want to see. I was in another live stream and the guy was saying the Godfa Prime was the worst gun. Hey, man. I mean, obviously, like, I think it's a very good gun, but I get why people won't like it. You kind of have to realize that everyone will kind of decide what they do and don't like. So you just have to keep that in mind. And, you know, I encourage everyone to favor certain things. I encourage everyone to have likes and dislikes and just be chill with being like, yeah, it's not necessarily that it's statistically. Have they used Stug? Stug mentioned? Or Mark 1 Braden without Incarnon? Nice. Alright, chat. There he goes again. Alright, let's get some blast procs going. Guaranteed blast procs. That should turn the Evan song pretty crazy. That should send it a little bit skyward. Especially with the Arcane Avenger buff, I think that'll be kind of max gaming, but this is an opportunity to spam my actual abilities, so keep that in mind. Or Mark 1 bow and steel path. Oh my god. You guys. Alright, chat. Are you talking about the video idea that Strategist was talking with me about? Excuse me for that, but I was just listening and I was like, I swear to God. The whole time I was like, what is this? What is this you've presented with me? What is this you've presented to me? Bro, the Mark 1 Bratton with no Incarnon is so strong. And all the comments are like, how do you do it? And I'm like, I read all of it kind of all at once. And I was just looking at it and I was like, I swear to God with you guys, you're just like, I may yap, but that's like on a whole different. Still waiting for someone to send me a caster frame that says brain dead as chroma. Nice, dude. Oh, dude, Lua's on fire today. He was memeing like crazy. Well, yeah, my boy's surviving pretty well, but I can kind of see that if I go into a cascade, he may be just a tad cooked. But yeah, I'm liking the Evan song. I should swap to the Kunai though. Now that I'm actually like maxed out, that's what I need to have active. That's what I need to be using. So it's gonna be all Kunai all the time from now on. 2 minutes in. All right, chat. Let's get it going. Nice and easy. Hit this. Into that. Hit this. Queue it up. I mean, we can wait a little bit. I do like clearing my stuff just a little bit quicker and having a delay. Then you hit the 3. Let it build up a little bit. Keep it going. Then you're going to activate your 4 again because that's off cooldown because you're a max gamer, but there's not enough enemies, chat. There's not enough enemies. So then, of course, you just hit your 2. You keep your shit active. That's a 5-second cooldown, so love me some guaranteed blast. Can Volt solo Grenier Steel Path up to level 600 with 1 ability pre-armor nerf. What? Inserts Volt build. So waiting for someone to send me. I do like pre-armor nerf. Oh my god. Well now you're just theory crafting now. Alright, chilling. I mean, I will say I think my Volt build is pretty weird. Ooh, that was a nice proc. Woo! Chat, we love that. That's sexy. Okay, keep moving. Alright, we've got our abilities ready. This is top tier, man. This is how you do a survival. Well, it is a 135, so it is a joke, so we love a joke. Fuck you, violence, yeah. That's what you get, man. Yeah, you can clear that shit before he casts his ability, so that's gaming, bro. Never went that high. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm telling you, man. Only time I ever go that high at this point. Sometimes I go that high in Void Cascade. I realize that because it scales so fast per round, you're like you're like done. You're done real quick. We should be fine. Oh, I already have this. I need to redo this into this. Ooh, I did that behind a wall. That's so embarrassing. Okay, we'll drop this down a corridor. Nice. Look at that. He's fully rezzed. We just need to keep this active a little bit more, so not terrible. 2 to 2.5 hours. Yeah. I think people say if you're doing it really speedy in a squad, then it can be like, around an hour or a little bit longer. Ooh, let's see if it's homing. Yeah, look, it's like circling around his body. So fucking weird. Oh, yeah, we'll just do that. That's fine. All right, we'll do this. Into this. Oh, that was a little bit too late. We'll hit this into this, or a little bit too early, excuse me. We need to keep this active, easy, nice, okay. He's got a little bit of overguard now, so keep that moving.
The longer you hold out,
all right, now we're chilling, dude.
But if you need to leave,
keep it moving.
Woo.
Is it stressful? A little bit, but in a good way. It's just like, yeah. This is Vampire Survivors, bro. This is the truth. This is the real survival game. Oh, that's sick. I love that. That's kind of gaming. All right, keep it moving.
Void signatures.
I gotta check some. Yeah, we're chilling. All right.
Oh, draining your life support.
Don't like that. We're chilling.
Eliminate them quickly.
Don't freak out too much. Okay, gaming. Excuse me. Excuse me the voice crack. I may need to pause and drink some water. This guy's down. I should just tap him, bro. I should just tap him. I don't know what it is. I try to kill both of them at the same time, and when I don't, or when I attempt to go too far with it, then that is what always happens. I'm just stuck shooting the dude that's running away from me, and never able to kill the ghost that's just chilling, just waiting for me. Just can't find a single enemy to snag, and I'm over here just ready for him. I'm like, honestly, man. This is my cup of tea. There you go. Here's the damage. That's what I want to see. Okay. Keep this up. Drop that down the hallway. That's perfect. That's gaming. All right. Keep moving. How to skate. Oh, God. Dash canceling. Yeah. Oh, for Wolf speedruns. Alright, chat. Let's see it. Keep moving. Alright. Looking good so far. This is nice. This is top tier gameplay. Okay. Look at this. Primary weapon has infinite ammo.
That's it.
That doesn't really affect me.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
That doesn't like make the Evan song any better, because the Evan song like already really has infinite ammo because it's a bow, so it doesn't have like a reload speed. Like the only reason I ever care about infinite ammo is so I don't have to reload. I just shoot continuously forever and just run around. It's a little bit silly. Bro does not know my potential. That's barely a fraction of my speed. If you're looking for something that's uber speed, if you use Warcry over his... And then you dash cancel. You're not faster than dash canceling his Volt. The Volt speed buff does apply to Arcling. Oh, interesting. Yeah, unfortunately the speed rabbit hole is something that I leave to Wild Wolf and the more expert among us. There are some among us that are a little bit more expert, and unfortunately I am not one of them. I have the speed of a capture mission, but I like never do capture missions now. Because Omnias exist, this is like the only way that I will ever crack relics, and most of the time I'm just cracking them solo, because that's just, you know, this is just my all-time GOAT game mode. And I want to make a list of all the relics that only give me weapon parts, and those are going to be my burn relics, where I'll never make them radiant, just so like I can save up the void traces and then only spend them on Warframe parts. So that's going to be my secret right now. I'm also going to try and like burn through all of my exceptional and all that stuff. Dude, I'm killing myself getting my last helmets while I try to get rank 5 of all the arcanes from Belly of the Beast. Oh my god. No, I do think that Belly of the Beast is an insane grind. Like, don't go too crazy. Yeah, that's... Getting all the arcanes like, yeah, it's super worth it, but that is an insane, that is a lot of specific game modes. It is nice they'll offer you the extra missions to play to, you know, get some extra motes, but yeah, that shit just takes my soul out. I will say I got really good at doing that solo, and while I don't necessarily think it's like the best thing to do, I think it is fully doable solo, and I think you get a lot of good rewards out of it. So I do enjoy that mode. Like, it is very repetitive and fun to replay. So I gotta look at like the Jade shit and see what I need to buy Jade, but I might just end up playing it more. I don't know how much longer it's active, but you may see me playing it more off camera. But I am just only ranking up Kunai. But yeah, I do want to get the Jade set, and I guess we'll just have to run more and hope that we get the set that I want. But you know, there's a couple of these arcanes. I think I want to max out melee afflictions as well, but there's a couple choices that I still want that I don't have currently that, you know, I'm still looking for. All right, chilling, nice and easy. Keep moving. Hit this down the hallway. There we go, charged up. Good to go. We've got the buff. Everything's on cooldown. Might as well reset my shit. Alright, nice and easy. Look at this. With that much attack speed, you're not hitting a fast dash cancel without a macro though, TBH. Oh, that's crazy. I guess that's how it... I mean, if that's how it works, if that's how you max it out, do you need like an open hallway as well? Like, you have to just basically do it in the plains, right? Alright, we'll hit this. We've already active, dude. We're chilling. Hit this. Okay, I'm gonna get some water. Nice. Alright, chat.
Tenno, the void has summoned a new presence and it craves our life support.
Alright, let's keep moving.
Destroy these manifestations.
Nice and easy. Yeah, I'm looking over. I'm watching the Discord. I'm glad. I realized I was playing Ember Knights, you know, with the homies, and I was on the laptop, and like the Discord notifications were going off, and that's how I knew you guys were talking. I think that's when you guys were talking about that shit, but God, it was so funny. I was just reading it like a little bit later. Just had my Okina out, yeah. Oh my God, he's got his Okina out. Alright, I need to use my abilities, I think. No, we're still chilling, actually. Alright, hit this. And this. 12.5 days. I'm doing alerts and citrine grind. Oh my God, dude. No, that's the burden. Dude, you're doing all of it. You're doing all of it at once. That's ruthless. I wish disruptions would drop more void traces. Dude. Do they drop? Are you just talking about still chilling? Oh, I should hit this, but it's way too late. Way too late for that, unfortunately. There you go. That's how you do it. Love that. I guess you just kind of wipe them out like it's nothing. Double Dagoth and Dorklave next. Okay. Oh my God. What? Oh, that's from the... I know. Yeah, I remember that mission. Oh my God. I will say, I do think Dagoth is a good recommendation to people early on. I don't think it's too crazy. Okay, hit this. Still too slow, but we should be safe. Yeah, decent. Not terrible. Not very good though either. Alright, keep moving. Nice and easy. Alright. This is how you game, chat. Maxing it out, bro. Woo. That's what I gotta say. It's like so easy to charge that, like, you are just witnessing the raw power. Oh, I just let it burn. It's a little embarrassing. I just let all my abilities burn. Haven't been keeping my companion alive either, so chill on that. Alright, nice and easy. Keep this. Okay. What do we do about these guys? Oh, I think they just bounce off of those globes. Should we hit this into this? And do a little bit of a orb down a hallway situation. Perfect. Look at that. Woo. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, just the idea, like, this is my setup on Site 09 as well. I just have guaranteed blast procs. Kind of criminal. Right, nice and easy. Should be chilling. There you go. Into that. Good. Alright. Classic. Alright, chat. There you go. Now you can pop them. You just gotta look at them. That's all you need. The power of the homing. These are my homing homies. I just kind of run around and they do all the work, so... I think I'm at a pretty good KPM. I don't think I've had to think about life support. Where we at? 1100? Yeah, we're almost on pace. Doing decent. I mean, I've seen better runs on camera, but still a pretty goated setup. See you later, alligators. I'm off to work on a Rust program. Ooh, that's sick. I love that. Appreciate it, Lua. Appreciate you for stopping by. Have a nice night. Don't stay up too late. I know it's a meme at this point, but goodness gracious, chat. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying a little bit of, you know, I will say, when I get a survival, it is the most relaxing thing, isn't it, chat? It is chill Warframe. I should cut this out and just do 50 hours of Warframe. Like any type of footage that I have for streams, like as long as it's all gameplay, I'll just cut it together. I could do like a 24-hour stream. It would loop. I don't know what I would do. I could probably set up a bunch of files that have like all of my gameplay that I've ever recorded, and then it could just be, you know, chill Warframe for 2 hours. I could like turn down the audio so it's really low and like play some, you know, it's just like the gameplay in the background, and then there's like, you know, the loyalty-free music or whatever. I don't know, dude, but I feel like that would be so funny. Like way into my career, I just cut up a bunch of Warframe footage and I make a 24/7 channel, and there's just like hours and hours and hours of footage, and I don't know. Yeah, you could have like, well, I guess what I would do is I would put it together in like maybe like hour-long blocks, or I would do it in the 20-minute blocks, and I would just cut out these sections where it's cutting from Omnia to Omnia, and it would just be like, yeah, these 25-minute blocks, and it would just cut between them. I would have access to like so many of these segments, and I think that would be hilarious. I don't know how you set up like it would be like a separate stream, but I think that would be kind of hilarious. I've also thought about just like I don't know, like leaving, I don't know if I could do the streams back, like keep the streams active forever, and you can just tune in and watch it forever. But I do like the idea of just, you know, lots of footage, but I just like having footage in general. Like I like the idea that I can actually just record all this footage and have it available for me if I want to do something with it. Generally I don't do anything with it, but you know, I like having access to it. I've got a lot of Lavos footage that I can show, so that's good to see. Oh, I just burned a bunch of shit, but that makes me sad, but I need to cast this into this. Still should be able to kill those guys. Yeah, it'll like close in on them slowly, and then they'll die. I think I burned all of the orbs, so potentially I need to hit this. Ooh, there's infinite ammo, but doesn't really matter for me. Alright, chilling. I mean, that is the one thing. It's like these guys, these throwing weapons, they just have like the insanely fast reload speed. You don't even think about them reloading, so they're so much fun, man. Like these weapons I really have a good time with. Like Despair Incarnon and now Kunai Incarnon. Oh, my boy got hit by the blast procs of all blast procs, so he's tanking a couple hits that are a little bit embarrassing, but I think we can still play pretty well. I think I will just burn this mission till the stream ends, and we'll maybe go a little bit long, but I'm doing fine. Ooh, that's a big hit. Did we slow down a little bit? I'm seeing the slowdown. Are we at 1400? No, we're still doing pretty good on life support. So that's good to see. I need to keep my abilities active, it seems. Okay. Do this. Do this. Nice. Easy. Alright, sweet. He's got his stuff ready. I can charge this up. I've got his overguard. Alright, we're safe. We can keep moving the kunai. Keep spamming it. That's it. Keep this active. Alright, looking good. Yeah, I like how sometimes I have to talk myself through this stuff, but yeah, I feel it, man. The gameplay, does it get too serious in certain moments? I think so. But yeah, still chilling. Looking good. Alright. Oop, missed that. Alright. Dude. I don't know, like, I felt in a similar way when I played Nell. Like, when I was just spamming Nell, like, live, and, you know, we would get Kome and stuff. What I do want to do is get Lavos gone and out of here so that we can go back to using other frames, but I do think it's going to be, like, a couple weeks of Lavos, and then we'll be out of it, and I can show off other stuff, and we'll be back to randomizing the way we have. So, you know, it's nice to show off Lavos for a couple weeks and show it off with weird combos, and, you know, now that the weapons are actually randomized properly, I am excited, because that's better. I mean, you'll see a lot of crazy Lavos set up, so you're going to see me spamming a lot of kunai, but I will be using the rifle more and talking about the different setups that I can use with this guaranteed blast proc setup, because it is just so powerful, and the idea that you're just getting an insane number of blast procs is also something that you'll have to, like, manage and work in a different way. And I don't know, I just have so much fun with these weird ass loadouts, and yeah, the idea that you can kind of just nuke everything, and most of the gameplay, like, you can still do Void Cascade, and yeah, if you're only doing 5 rounds or 10 rounds, then you're not really getting into the crazy high levels, so you can still do, like, the prominent difficult game mode, but, you know, I think it's still manageable. I've done some 10-round cascades. They were a little bit difficult, but definitely not, like, the hardest thing in the world. Like, I think it's pretty manageable for a lot of people that, you know, you can use whatever setup you want, and, you know, you're not necessarily going to level cap, but you're still getting a pretty difficult setup. Am I just not proccing influence? That's crazy, bro. That makes me sad. Alright, we have this into this. That's easy. Alright. Come on. Come on. Give me some influence. Does this guy just have really low status? He might just have really low status. Yeah, that's the... There it is. That's the embarrassing moment. But yeah, once the guaranteed blast procs come in, then you should be safe. So there you go. Keep moving. Full speed. Don't slow down. Your Thrax have crunchy SFX. What are you farming? I am literally just playing this for fun. Omnia's is like the only mission that I play now. And if it is a survival, this is just all I do. So I'm cracking Vauban vaults currently, or Vauban relics. Shout out Krish. Weak at builds. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the kunai is fucking lame. Yeah, I mean, it is the dual Raza. You know, I'm not out here telling people it's the best weapon in the game.
Destroy these void-stained enemies.
Yeah, the classic Warframe. Your build sucks, bro. Haven't heard that one before, right? You're weak. Your build is weak as fuck. God, lame. All right, still chilling. And then he's gonna be like, the Torrid Incarnon is so much stronger. You should just use the Torrid Incarnon. Yeah, I will say, I think sometimes it may get a little bit crunchy because there's too many death happening. Too much death, excuse me. But, yeah, like, I've noticed that, like, when a lot of enemies die at once at the same time, then they'll, like, compound on each other the death noises, and it just gets insanely fucking loud. So I do feel that sometimes, and it can crunch up in certain moments. So
that's it.
Apologies.
Finish your mission and we'll
you know, I hope it sounds good on the recording, but yeah, those are the moments where I'm like, fuck, man. I'm glad that sometimes, you know, when I'm doing what I was really glad is that when I did the couch stream and I just was hanging out with my friend, like, it just worked pretty well and I wasn't super stressed, and I was very thankful for that. And I need to hit this into this, right? Chill out with that. Nice, dude. Alright, gaming 6%. What are we at on KPS? 1800. Okay, so we are slowing down a little bit. Oh, we just have a bunch of life support over there. Okay, so we can snag that nice and easy. Let's come over here. I don't think I've even been using sling strength the entire game. There you go. Nice and easy. Okay, much better. Let's snag this one as well. You might as well. All right, keep moving. Nice and simple. Do I need to scroll down? Yeah, we're good. All right, nice. Easy clap. Let's see it. All right, chat. Here we go. Do we get any good mega orbs? That's what I want. I want some mega orbs. All right, here we go. Come on, good vibes. Keep that overguard active. It is a little bit of stuff to keep active, but not too hard to manage. All right, chill. Chill for a second. All right, Jesus. Getting a little bit too aggressive, it seems. I can hit this into this. I didn't have sling strength active again. God. I'm doing good enough that apparently I don't need to swap into my operator, so that is kind of a blessing, but also kind of a curse, because it means that I just don't keep sling strength active, so... Alright, chat. Keep it up. Good pace so far, I'm impressed. Yeah, you can see I'm hunting for that influence proc, but I guess it'll never come. Oh, but you know what I can do? I can do this. Oh, I fucked it up. That's wrong. I was gonna say I can do guaranteed electricity if I want to for influence, but I don't know. We'll see. But you know, I'm primarily just using this for the overguard, so yeah, I guess we're still doing pretty good. But yeah, the dual Raza, weird fucking weapon. Oh, he bubbled me, but I lived. Okay, safe. He bubbled me, but I didn't bubble myself. So there you go. 841. Yeah, I think we can just keep it moving. We'll just burn through this one. Oh, there's my boy. He's cooked. I had a feeling, man. I had a bad feeling, but we should be good to do this into this. Nice. Easy clap. Okay. Down the hallway. Nice. Good to go. Alright, chat. Here we go. Now we pray. Come on, I believe we can get an influence proc. I believe we can get an influence proc. Should I just be doing the forward combo? I feel like I maybe should just be doing the forward combo. Alright, still chilling. I mean, my boy is just invincible. Yeah, look at this. This is awful influence chance. This makes me sad. Apparently it must be a really low, just a really low status build. Because I did see it. I did see it at one point. There you go. That's good. Alright. And yeah, when influence does proc, it's good, but I do appreciate that it does have that little downside, so yeah, this is a little bit silly at this point. Woo. Yeah, I'm enjoying getting back into it. I have been spamming more Dagoth, or excuse me, more Lavos and playing more, but you know, with the other games that I play, I feel like I go back and forth sometimes, so you know, I'm trying to play as much Warframe as I can, but obviously, chat, I'll always be returning to Warframe. You'll see lots of Warframe content. That's my bread and butter. That's what I'm here for. That's what you'll know me for. So maybe I'll do a Ember Knights run, but I feel like the GOAT is doing the Ember Knights run with the squad. So that's going to be the setup right now. That's going to be what we're going for. I've got a lot of setups that I need to try out, so we're doing pretty good. All right, nice and easy. Both of them are cooked. In two different places, though. There's one. Where the fuck is that guy? He's all the way over there. Are you kidding me? You see how they travel? I don't know how they do it. These motherfuckers. They just move like way quicker than you could ever expect. Oh, I didn't even cast my one. Oh, that sucks. Alright, chat. Excuse me for that. We'll hit this. Nice and easy. Okay. That's how you wipe, dude. What a joke. Oh, my boy's gonna die. Alright, nice and easy. That's looking a little bit better, but yeah, I mean, I feel like you've seen it too much at this point. Like this, you know, when you're doing a survival, it is just so zen. It is just like perfect, and you know exactly what you need to do, and you just kind of go back and forth, you know, chasing the spawns, moving them ever so slightly. You're not ever pushing too hard. It's not ever too crazy. Okay, chat, there you go. Oh, you see how 4 of them spawn at once? This is an awful... Yeah, I may be looking at retooling this and giving it a little bit more of a buff, because that status chance is making me sad, so... I don't know if that's true of other crit weapons. I don't know what the stats are on some other crit chance like dual blades and sword and shield, but I think they probably have better status chance than this guy, so I may need to swap this guy to a more status focused build just so that I'm able to proc influence better, because I do not want to be struggling like this, chat. This is not my goal. So we're good so far. Yeah, we'll take it. Well, we got a couple more rounds in us. We'll do this one and then one more after this, and then that'll be it. Oh, you steal my weapon, you fucking bitch. Stupid son of a bitch. We'll hit this real quick. My boy still got health. Okay, we're good. I don't know if there's anything in the crit category that has this low status, but that is what I'm working with right now. Chilling here. There's my boy. There's Mania. Oh, he's cooked. Doesn't even matter. Who gives a fuck about your shield? It'll just bounce off the shield and hit you from the back, dude. Holy fuck, man. Hit this real quick. Do this into this. Okay, nice. Hit that. Watch the little circle. Hit that. Oh, messed that up a little bit, but still pretty good. Not terrible. This guy's still alive. I swear to God. I swear to God. Nice and easy. Okay, feeling better. Keep moving. All right. Now we're seeing it. This is what you got. And yeah, I do think you should wait sometimes for the probe, because you know I'm trying to space out that guaranteed blast proc, or the guaranteed blast procs on the weapon. But yeah, you can kind of see how it works, and as I lock in a little bit better, then you'll see more of what you're expecting to see. So we're gonna keep the blast queued, but we're not gonna use the ability yet. We're gonna kind of hold off until it's better utilized and we can extend our blast buff, and then I think we can drop it down that hallway. That'll be a good use of it. It'll fully reset this, and then we have access to this again. So there you go. Nice. We kind of wait a little bit and hit this. So you know, it's. I hope I'm doing a good job of it. I mean, for you know, especially for people in the future. You know, I will always love that certain streams will do better and will get a lot of viewership in the future, and people are willing to sit down and watch it for a decent amount of time, and that's what my goal has been, is that they are just straightforward enough. They'll have talky segments, they'll have gameplay segments, and you can kind of watch through it and see what I'm talking about and see what's going on in the randomizer world and all this strange stuff. So yeah, I mean, I just have such a good time with this game that I really do enjoy, you know, all the support and all the fun ideas that you guys send me, because it does just expand to the fun that you can have in this game. And I always try to be supportive of that, of like people who are encouraging of unique ideas and unique builds. And yeah, I do think like I think a lot of the setup is pretty similar, and you know, you end up with, you know, whether you're doing level cap or whatever it is, or whatever specific mission you are focusing on, like I do think that there are some similarities that we will all share in terms of like, okay, we have our targets, we know what we're playing towards, like we know what the goal is, and like, I don't know, I think part of it is, do we hate single targets? Do we hate Thrax enemies and disruption targets? I feel like those demolists can be a little bit silly, but yeah, I guess we got one more round in us. Nah, why don't we just call it? We'll chat a little bit with the YouTube, and we'll just be up out of here. All right, chat. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's good to see the power of my companion and test out how how much it takes to keep him alive, but I think I can hit this and he's both dead. There you go. Chilling. Okay, we can get out of here. All right. Yeah, let's get a move on. So, you know, I gotta say, it's a good return. Like, using Kunai and Incarnon on Lavos is insanely strong, and I do love that. Oh, a Riven Sliver. Actually, I don't care about Riven Slivers, bro. I have infinite Riven Slivers. I gotta be real with you guys. I accumulate drastically more Riven Slivers than I could ever use. It's kind of dumb. I'm not gonna buy credits with Riven Slivers. Let me buy something else with Riven Slivers. I don't know what you would let me buy, but whatever it is, I'll take it. Give me relic packs. Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea. Relic packs, Requiem relic packs, I'd take that. I should be running some Requiem relics, but I pretty much have an infinite supply of Requiem relics, so
Good dance on.
yeah, there you go. That's it. That's the mission. So yeah, I guess I'll say right at the end, you know, for everybody that stopped by, thank you so much for watching. I'll mention it one more time, but I do have a Discord. Link to that is in the link areas, you know, the profile on TikTok, all that type of stuff. So, you know, you join the Discord. There's a monthly raffle happening. That's going to be happening, what is it, next week? Yeah, not next week, but the week after that, the first Monday of March. That's going to be the raffle. So when you join for the first time in the Discord, you'll be automatically entered. But for future times, you just have to say hi. You just have to be active in chat, and then I can see you there for that month and snag you, and then you'll get entered in for that month. You can also submit to the community showcase, which goes on alongside the raffle. And, you know, if you submit multiple things for the showcase, then we'll submit you for multiple months. So, yeah, I mean, thoughts. What do I say? I mean, I do feel like this blast setup is so similar to Site 09, but also just like I'll be using it completely different forever. Like, I don't think I'll ever, you know, take advantage of guaranteed status effects in the way that Lavos does, just because like it's so actual ability heavy. Like, I'm just spamming Lavos's abilities like crazy. Let's look at the status chance. 28%. Okay, so there's the margin. So maybe I sacrifice and I take these guys out of here. 4.2 crit damage multiplier. Not crazy. I mean, I do still have Dreamer's Wrath, but I can probably just swap that out. So then what would I put in? What's the other choice? And then I can speed it up a little bit. Galvanize Elementalist. I could speed it up probably. That's not a terrible take. But that is just insanely low status chance. You hate to see it, man. I'll probably speed it up, because you could do that, or you could do melee prowess. But usually I just make it attack faster. What is the range? 2.4 meters, maybe a little bit shorter. I should have enough points to be able to do this. Yep, still have enough points. So there you go. Swapped it a little bit. So looks like the status was just a little too worthless to use it as a crit weapon. So I guess that is something to keep in mind. But yeah, I mean, dude, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had a good time. If you are watching on YouTube, I do appreciate if you drop a like. It does help out the video in the future. So yeah, that's all I got for you. I'll be back tomorrow. Obviously, same place, same time. Shorter mustache. But yeah, it should be business as usual. I think maybe in the next coming weeks, I may potentially be taking a Wednesday off. I have to move my grandma into a nursing home. So, you know, not the craziest thing in the world, but it may potentially take up a day. So I'll talk about that when I know more about it. But yeah, I guess that's all I got for you, chat. So have a nice night. If you're on the East Coast, get to bed. But yeah, that's all.